Sat Nam, welcome back. I have a very beautiful, very powerful session for you today, so I'm very excited to share this one with you. It is one that I've been doing every day for my own private sadhana, and I felt to also be able to share the benefits of this Kriya with you. It really does strengthen the navel point, your abdominals. It opens up the pathways. It allows for the fire energy, your Agni, to really be able to distribute into every inch and every area of your body. This enables a very beautiful ability to harness our energy and direct it into the tasks that we need to get done at hand and have limitless amounts of energy for it. It also really allows you to be nice and warm during this time of the year when the weather is is becoming a bit colder. Really important to harness Agni so that we can still maintain vitality and a good sense of creativity. So when you're ready, let's close down the eyes and deepen into our breath. Let's prepare for our practice. Allow yourself to settle into your space, breathing long and deep. When you're ready, we'll prepare to tune in with 3 rounds of the Adi mantra, and we'll follow that with 3 rounds of the heart protection. When you're ready, we'll exhale completely, inhaling Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Guru Dev Namo. Adgurev Name, Jugadgurev Name, Satgurev Name, Sri Guru Dev Name. Adgurev Name, Jugadgurev Name, Satgurev Name, Sri Guru Dev Name. Adgurev Name, Jugadgurev Name, Satgurev Name, Sri Guru Dev Name. Deep breath in. Suspend your breath, applying your locks. If you're on your menstrual cycle, please do not apply mula bandhs. Lengthen the spine, press the palms, press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Engage your third eye with your eyes. Feel the sound current elevate. Allow it to open and activate. Exhale when you're ready and release the breath, release the mudra. Inhaling deep and exhaling. So when you're ready, we're going to warm up our spine because we've got quite a strenuous set. We'll warm the spine up so that we can get some movement and fluidity through the body. We'll start with some Sufi grind. So we'll place the hands on the knees and we'll begin to circle the tailbone in a beautiful round clockwise direction. Inhaling as the tailbone draws towards the back and exhaling as the tailbone draws towards the front, stimulating the energy at the base of the spine, allow yourself to really work very deeply into the fibers and nerves of your spinal column, your nervous system. Allow the breath to guide the flow, massaging the digestive system as you go. Big squeeze with the exhale. Expansion of the chest with your inhale. And also please remember that this is your practice. Allowing yourself to really take your time in any areas which might be feeling a little bit tight or tender. Let it roll all the way up to the crown of your head. When you're ready, we're going to, just take your time with any areas which might be feeling like you need to stretch a little bit deeper into. So we're going to reverse the direction, coming around the other way. Inhaling towards the back, exhale towards the front. You can always incorporate the head as well, rolling through the head and massaging through the neck. This is your practice. Let yourself explore it. Exploring the sensations of your body. Lose yourself into this posture. We often have a very deep fear of losing ourselves, of losing what we think we might be in control of, which is who we think we are. But when we let ourselves go, the ideas, the beliefs, the binds go, we actually then really begin to find out who we truly are. Let yourself really breathe. Sense with all of yourself. From here, we're slowly going to make those circles smaller and smaller, and just gently coming back to center, and taking a long, steady breath in to center. Suspend your breath, apply your locks, lengthen the spine, feel the energy rise. Exhale whenever you're ready. When you're ready, we're going to come into some spinal flexors. So we're going to bring the hands to the ankles and we're going to roll the pelvis backwards and forwards as if we're riding a camel. So with the backwards roll, we're going to inhale, and as we roll the pelvis and the tailbone under, we're going to exhale. The head stays nice and still in a gentle neck lock. So we're stimulating from the tailbone right up towards the shoulders. And once again, please go at whatever pace that feels really appropriate and suitable for you. This is your journey, your practice. Allow yourself to feel into each and every vertebrae. Very important to maintain fluidity and movement through the spine. When you're ready, we'll take a deep breath in. Suspend that breath, apply your locks, lengthen the spine, feel your energy. Exhaling whenever you're ready. Deep breath in, exhaling, inhaling Sat, and exhaling Naam. Sat means truth and Naam means name. Sat Naam means my true self. A beautiful mantra. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take a few moments. Okay, so we're going to begin our Kriya now. Our first posture. So we're going to come onto our backs and we're going to lift through the legs. So this Kriya has only a very few postures, but they're pretty potent. So our first posture, because we're going to come into leg lifts, you can always place your hands underneath the hips to help support your back, or you can have your hands underneath, but to the sides of the body with the palms facing down. I'm going to support my back, so I'm going to bring my hands down towards underneath my hips. So what we're going to do here is we're going to lift the leg, one leg up to 90 degrees and the other leg is halfway. So one is at 90 and the other is at 45-degree angle. So we're going to inhale as the legs come up and exhale as they come down. You want to bring them down both at the same time. We're here for a little while, so allow yourself to pace yourself here. We're actually here for about 5 minutes long, which is quite a length of time. And as always, doing the best that you can and finding alternatives for yourself. If straight legs is too strong, you could always bend through the legs and bend through the knees. And another thing that you can also do is visualize that you're in the posture. With the breath, you can continue that momentum with the breath and visualize that you're bringing the legs up and down, and then come back in when you're ready. This posture is very stimulating for the navel center and below the navel center. So this really activates your apana, your outgoing energy. The energy of elimination. Let your breath really lift your legs. Let it be nice and strong. And be sure to be very intentional here. Take your time with your breath and let the fullness of your breath give you the energy to lift through the legs. Keeping the heart, the chest, the face, the jaw, the crown of the head nice and soft as you go. Meditate on the breath. Meditate on the sound. Let it be your mantra. Doing great. Keep going. Almost there. Stay with it. 20 seconds. Keep going. Use the navel to control. Inhaling deep. Bring both legs to 90 degrees. Exhale and release. Bring the arms out from underneath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Inhaling. Distribute that fire energy. Exhale. And when you're ready, we're going to come into our next posture. We're going to bring ourselves into Plow pose. So, starting off very gently, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the hands underneath the hips and we're going to bring the toes over the head. So, using the hands to support yourself up, we want to do this 26 times. So, the third one, lifting up, toes behind. Exhaling down, inhaling over, exhaling as you come back down to the floor. So we want to slowly make our way into Plow with the arms overhead. So starting now to bring the hands, keeping them against the floor if you can. Using the momentum of your lift to roll yourself up and over. And when you can, then we're going to begin to bring the arms overhead once you've got the momentum. So this is for those of you who have, really good, strong practice with your Plow and a nice, strong spine. So keeping the arms overhead now and bringing the feet up and over. Massage all the way through the spine. Bring all of that energy that you just cultivated before to your third eye. You might find yourself kind of sliding down your mats here. And doing the best that you can. This takes quite some practice. Practice begins to make perfect. If this Kriya is challenging, maybe commit to practicing it every day, getting better, every day getting stronger. When you're ready, on your last one, you'll take a deep breath in, feet overhead, exhale and release. Slowly, rolling back out. And then when you're ready, bring the knees into your chest. Hug through the knees, rock from side to side. massaging through the lower spine, releasing your lower back. Breathing. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to rock and roll up and down along the spine. And we're going to come up into a seated position, and then we're going to make our way into our third posture, which are froggies. So froggies is an amazing posture to really transform the energy from the lower chakras right up into the upper centers. So what we want to do here is come up onto our toes, and we bring the heels together. The fingertips rest against the earth and the hands are in between the legs. So I'll come forward so that you can see what it looks like front on. So the heels are together and they stay off the floor. So what we're going to do here is, with the inhale, we're going to straighten the knees, and we're going to bring one hand to the heart. And we're going to exhale, bring the head to look up towards the sky. And with the next one, we're going to alternate through the hands. So inhaling, straight legs, one hand to the heart, exhaling down, switching arms. We're going to do this 27 times. Eyes closed and roll to your third eye. Doing great. Stay with this. This is really beautiful, potent posture for transforming sexual energy into creative, full potential. You might be feeling burning through the thighs. Keep going. Let your breath be nice and full. On your last one, we're going to take a very deep breath in. We're going to suspend that breath, and we're going to hold it in for a moment. Let the backs of the legs stretch. Drop the head, drop the crown. Exhale when you're ready. Release and relax through the face. Take a few moments here with your hands against the floor. Breathe long and deep. Feel the energy. Feel your aliveness. From here, we're going to move into our next posture. So we're going to bring the feet hip width apart, and we're going to begin to hinge from the hips, and we're going to inhale up and exhaling down. Forward bend and a slight back bend. We're going to do this 27 times as well. Lifting right up and exhaling right down. Feel the air against your skin. Raise yourself. gently stretch through the rib cage. On your last one, we'll take a deep breath in. We'll suspend that breath. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale as you sweep the arms through. Deep breath in. Wow, feel the aliveness. Feel your energy vibrating, radiating. Exhale and release. Breathe. Take a few moments in mountain pose. Feel your strength. And when you're ready, we'll come onto the floor for our next posture. We'll bring the feet out towards the front. We're going to lift the arms up nice and high. We're going to exhale and hinge forward from the hips. We're going to grab a hold of the toes with the hands, squeezing on the big toes with your thumbs. And from here, we're going to come into neck rolls. I like to move in a clockwise direction. So we're inhaling back and exhaling forward. 26 neck rolls. Let your entire throat feel this beautiful massage. And maintaining a nice straight spine, straight knees. Let the backs of the legs completely melt. Relax through this. Relax the jaw, the face, the crown. Beautiful, soothing posture here. If you find yourself beginning to drift off into thoughts, try to catch yourself and try to bring yourself back. When you've done your last one, slowly making those circles smaller and smaller, and then gently coming back to center. Taking a deep breath in here. Suspend for a moment. You're going to exhale completely. Drop a little bit further into the stretch. And inhaling to rise. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So when you're ready, we're going to come into our last posture for this Kriya. We're going to come onto our bellies and we're going to reach back for our ankles. We're going to come into bow poses. So if both ankles are too strong, you can always use one ankle at a time. So bringing one hand underneath the opposite ankle and pushing yourself up with the inhale, exhaling the forehead to the earth. If you can, grabbing hold of both ankles, we're going to inhale up, exhaling down. We're going to do 36 of these. Yes, you heard correctly. It's 36 of them. It's quite a lot. So allow yourself to pace yourself through this. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Really connect your forehead to the earth. Feel the sacredness of this posture. Feel the sacredness of your forehead connecting to Mother. Allow all of your nadis, all and every single pathway through your body to experience this amazing stretch. Compose yourself with your breath. This last posture really takes things home, really brings it home. Strengthening the entire nervous system here. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your lower back. Stretch through the heart space. Expand through the chest. And then also allowing yourself to completely surrender into the earth before you come back up again. Nice heavy full breath. Stay with it. You're doing great. There comes a point when the mind begins to resist. Too hard, too tough. Your breath can help you get through. On your last one, be sure to take that long, steady, deep breath in. Suspend that breath for a moment. And then release. As we're here, we're going to rest one cheek against the earth. And we're going to take 3 breaths on one side of the cheek. And then when you're ready, balancing that out to turn to the opposite cheek. Rest the opposite cheek against the earth and take 3 breaths here. Big full breaths. Feel your heartbeat. Let yourself melt right into the earth. And then when you're done, forehead to the floor. And 3 breaths here. Pass that breath through every pathway. And then when you're done, hands underneath the shoulders, pushing yourself back into child's pose, sitting on your heels. Walking the fingers away from the head, stretch through the entire length of the spine. Breathe. Beautiful. If you like, you can always bring your hands on either side of the body, with the palms facing up and allowing yourself to melt a little bit deeper into your child's pose, right across the thighs and into the earth. Scan the full length of the spine with your breath. Face to soften and melt. Now when you're ready, we're going to come into Shavasana. We're going to come into 5 minutes of relaxation to integrate our practice. I'm going to stay in child's pose. You are most welcome to bring yourself to lay in corpse pose on your back, getting nice and comfortable. Or you could also bring your hands into prayer above the heads in this child's pose, which is called Guru Pranam, which is what I'm doing. Guru Pranam is a very sacred, sincere posture where we allow ourselves to open up for guidance. Allowing ourselves to surrender in humility and in service. If you're on your back, just letting yourself soften through the breath, relaxing each and every fiber and cell, melting and dissolving from the toes, slowly making your way up to the crown of your head, drifting into oneness. Feeling complete and whole. So when you're ready, it's beginning to deepen the breath. slowly coming back into the space. Just gently coming back into your body. Experiencing yourself and all your senses. Feel yourself lying against the earth. It's beginning to wriggle fingers and toes, and rotating ankles and wrists in one direction and then the other. If you're in Guru Pranam like I am, you can always bring your hands by the sides. Bringing in ease, clarity, connection and awareness into the fibers and cells of your being. Gently waking yourself up. And slowly making your way up. In whichever way that feels most natural to you. And then coming back into Sukhasana when you're ready. Taking a few moments centering self, breath, feeling the gratitude for practice and for presence. And when you're ready, we'll bring the hands together into prayer. And we'll finish with 2 rounds of the long time sun blessing, and then we'll follow that with 3 long sats and short naams, enveloping the globe with loving kindness. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Hands above the head. May there be peace to all. To your third eye, may there be light to all. And to your heart, may there be love to all. Bowing our heads, may our hearts lead the way. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you the most amazing week ahead, full of radiance, vitality, and boundless energy. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or comments. Enjoy, and Sat Nam. Much love.